The informal sector occupies a large and a growing segment of the workforce in the northern region. Entrepreneurial activity in the region creates a stable employment for individuals and contributes to the country's gross domestic product. Among these small-scale enterprises in the country is the smoke industry located in the northern regions. The sector has for the past decade been on the rise as demand for the product increases. It has also engaged over 2,000 persons, both the young and the old, to earn a living. In spite of its contribution to the economy, successive governments have not been able to provide and maintain favorable environment needed to boost the smoke industry. Some of these challenges include difficulty in accessing funds to start or expand their business, inadequate supply of raw materials like the yarn for weaving, and the high costs associated with it, as well as lack of space to employ more other youth into the sector. Some of the smoke weavers share their concerns.
You will realize that this is a very good business for every young child in the northern region. Sometimes you start with somebody, from there the person also gives you something to start something somewhere. Then at least, as you can see from the beginning, you saw that some boys came here with some stuff. As I give pay them, then they also begin to gather the money, and then they also start to buy materials and start to sew, and then we grow from that angle.
Our raw materials, especially the thread we use to weave the materials, is only one company give us that thread, the whole Ghana. That's the difficulty we have, because we want some different colors with it. Apart from that company, if they brought some colors one time, unless that colors finish before they ordered another color again, that's our difficult.
Well, more than where we are sitting. We would like to have some help from the government so that we can have our own smokes market, so that will also help us to train more children, more youth to also join the smoke, because lack of the space, we can't take more people in the business.
The chairman of the Smoke Weavers Association said all effort to get separate market for the smoke dealers had not been successful.
Up to now, we follow them. They organize our this thing, workshops, many workshops. We go and write our everything. We wrote letters and we sit with them, and they assure us they will get market for us. Up to now, still we still follow them to see how, because the last time they show us some place, they will build that market for us. Up to now, still we are still following them to see.
The Tamale Mayor Abdulrahman Hanan Kondado says plans are far advanced to set up a craft village to support smoke weavers business in the metropolis with the support of the AID fund.
And the idea or the proposal of the assembly is to set up this craft village at Kakpaile, where we can assemble all craft makers, or where we can assemble all people involved or engaged in the production of smoke, to be at that market, would produce, would meet buyers, and would be able to sell and make a living for themselves. So the structure is already designed, the costing is done. Even about a few months ago, we had some officials of EDF coming over here to further engage the assembly and to see how best they could properly quicken the pace to ensure that the right funding was provided, so that the assembly would be able to construct that facility for the smoke dealers. So the assembly is still in the process of getting this facility set up.
He explained that the assembly will engage with some organizations to provide initial capital for the entrepreneurs in the region.
So we are thinking of, talking to Maslock to see if they can make an intervention in that area to provide the smoke dealers with that opportunity. You can, if you do a careful observation, you would appreciate the fact that you have a large number of young ones, or very entrepreneurial young men and women within the city who are into the production or who are into the sale of smoke. And the assembly thinks that It is something that we need to support. Once we support it, it will go a long way to improving the socio-economic well-being of the people, especially those that are engaged in it, and also enhance the assembly's revenue generation drive.
The Tamale Mayor further reiterated the Assembly's commitment to support and promote indigenous businesses in the metropolis. From Tamale, Noah Nash for Versa One News.